Well, the cooler air's here, and soon, at least where I live, we'll be spending a lot more time indoors, so having clean, fresh air for my family and I to breathe makes a lot of sense. Now, I've been fortunate to test a few different air purifiers that work with Apple Home, and today I'm going to tell you about the newest smart air purifier to hit the market, and that's the SmartMi Air Purifier P2, which also works with Google and Alexa. This one has a beautiful design. It's capable of cleaning 310 square feet in as little as 10 minutes. It includes a color nightlight, and what's really cool is that it's also portable, so it can be used throughout your home. There's a lot to love here, but it's not perfect. Should the SmartMi P2 Air Purifier be the next piece of tech to add to your smart home? Stick around to find out. SmartMi sells their standard series of air purifiers as well as their portable or P series. Earlier this year, SmartMi released their SmartMi P2 Air Purifier, and today I'm talking about the SmartMi P2 Air Purifier, which is their second generation of portable air purifiers that I assume will eventually replace their P1 model. The big advantage of the P2 is the battery, which makes it portable and easy to move throughout your home, though the coverage area is considerably less at 297 square feet compared to the SmartMi 2 at 484 square feet. Another thing that sets the SmartMi 2 apart is the TVOC air quality monitor. When deciding which series to go with, it's most definitely going to come down to the size of your space and whether or not you think you'll be moving it around. With a recommended coverage area of 297 square feet, this is great for bedrooms, kitchens, or maybe areas where you have pets. The smaller size of the P2 series is nice, and compared to the popular P1, the SmartMi P2 is an impressive upgrade. Specifically, it includes a battery, making this truly portable. Like the P1, it's a compact size at 14.5 inches tall and weighs just over 7 pounds. It includes a silicone type strap, so moving from room to room is effortless, and now you can just leave the power cord behind. I'll get to the battery performance shortly. The other notable difference with the P2 is the included mood light. SmartMi actually calls this a night light, which is a good description since it's quite dim. I love smart lighting, so I really like that SmartMi included an RGB light in their P2. In a dark room, it looks quite nice. I could see how this could be a great feature for a baby room or a child's room, with the added peace of mind that you'll be cleaning the air your little ones breathe. I do wish this light was brighter, and I was also disappointed that it isn't exposed to Apple Home. This needs to be activated in the SmartMi Link app. Perhaps this could be updated with the future firmware update. In terms of design, the P2 gets full marks from me. The P2 is a cylinder design made of lightweight aluminum with air intake holes along the entire perimeter. The top includes a grill where the clean air emerges with a beautiful screen in the middle. You're limited to what you can control from the screen, but it's adequate, and this thing's smart, so you won't likely be controlling it from the screen anyway. The SmartMi P2 includes a double laser particle sensor that measures PM 2.5 and PM 10, by detecting allergens like pollen and other smaller harmful particles. The particulate matter level is clearly visible in the center of the display as part of the screensaver, which activates automatically after 60 seconds of no other button presses. You can control the power, set a power off timer, adjust the screen brightness, including turning off the display, or change the mode between sleep, favorite, and auto. Let's talk about those modes. Sleep mode basically runs at a super low speed that it stays so quiet it's barely noticeable. Sleep mode is a common feature in an air purifier for good reason, though often sleep mode will also turn off the display, which it doesn't do here. It's not a big deal, but it's worth noting that this will need to be turned off manually in either the app or from the display. Since the P2 includes an air quality sensor, it means the fan will run at the best speed based on your room's air quality. If your air quality is good, then it will run on low, and then gradually increase to the higher speeds as needed. This keeps the unit as quiet as possible, it saves power, and it helps to extend the life of your filter. Here's a demonstration of auto mode in action. The last mode is the favorite mode, which defaults to high, but it can be adjusted in the SmartMi Link app. There's a slider which can be pulled up. It'll show you the suggested suitable space and increase the fan speed as you pull up. The SmartMi P1 communicates using your router's 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi band. There's a HomeKit code on the device, and adding it to Apple Home worked for me the first time without any issues. Since it's Wi-Fi, it's fast and range isn't an issue. Once added to Apple Home, you'll be able to see and control the SmartMi Air Purifier and see your PM 2.5 and PM 10 values. To control the device, there's a toggle switch for power and a slider for fan speed. What you don't have is the option to put this in auto or sleep mode. When it comes to automations and schedules, this would be really nice. We'll look at the SmartMi Link app momentarily, but there's no option to create a schedule there either. I'm stationing this in my basement rec room. My family spends a lot of time down here, and we work from home with our offices in the basement, so I feel better knowing that we'll all be breathing cleaner air. And since it's portable, it's so easy to move this into my studio or bring it up to the kitchen if maybe we're cooking a big meal or doing some cleaning. For the most part, I can just keep this in auto mode and it will automatically increase the fan speed when and if needed. If however you plan to use this in a bedroom, then not being able to automate that sleep mode is rather frustrating. I recently reviewed the new Purell AirVersa Purifier with Thread. It also doesn't allow me to activate sleep mode in Apple Home, though fortunately their app will allow us to create schedules and activate sleep mode there. I really hope we see SmartMi update this in the future. SmartMi does have an on-off timer that you can set up and you can run it on a schedule, but the specific modes can't be configured, at least as of recording. Also absent in the Home app is the filter life level and the battery level, which could be a useful addition. Definitely download the SmartMi Link app to enjoy the full smart functionality that's available. Right away, view your air quality and see the current PM 2.5 levels. Oddly, you can't see PM 10. Click on air quality and view historical data by day, week, or month. Again, just the PM 2.5 data available right now, but I expect that this will be fixed soon. You can control the power and adjust the modes between auto, sleep, and custom, where you can manually adjust the fan speed. See the battery level represented in 4 horizontal bars. I'd really like to see the battery percentage listed here for a more accurate reading. You can see the filter life, adjust the screen brightness, activate a timer, and adjust the night light. In order to change the color, you have to select the color and then hit OK. I do wish it was more dynamic and change colors in real time so you could find your desired color more quickly. The sound is very loud, so I recommend you turn it off. I wish there was the schedule mode, especially if they can't expose auto and sleep mode to HomeKit. A quick note for those with small kids, there isn't a child lock, so just something to be aware of. The SmartMi P2 uses a 4-stage HEPA filter. There's actually 2 options available, which I think is really smart. One for pets and one for allergies. The pollen filter is designed to remove extra small particles, and the pet filter should do a better job at removing pet odors. So if you're like me and you suffer from seasonal allergies, then there's a specific filter just for you, and I love this flexibility to further personalize the filters to your needs. The HEPA filter is said to remove 99.97% of small airborne particles, including pollen, dust, and PM 2.5. The unit ships with a carbon-active HEPA filter that SmartMi says is a combination of their pet and allergy filter. It's unclear if the 2-in-1 filter will be available to be purchased separately or not. I did, however, confirm that the P1 and P2 filters are cross-compatible. The filter is said to last an impressive 6 to 12 months. Of course, this will depend on usage and your environment, though that's much longer than other air purifiers that I've tested. I'll keep you updated on social media, so follow me on Twitter and Insta to see how the products that I test hold up over time. Okay, now for the most impressive part that sets this unit apart. The P2 is portable with a battery and this trendy strap for carrying. I think this is really a game changer for a lot of people. I know people love the P1, which was also lightweight and included a strap to easily move throughout the house, but you still had to plug it in each time. As mentioned earlier, I'm primarily using this in my basement, but it's so easy to move around. Sometimes I have days where I'm in meetings for hours in my office and the air can get a little stale, so it's so easy to bring the air purifier into my office and I really do notice a difference. Same goes with doing some cooking in the kitchen or in other places. SmartMi says the battery can last up to a whopping 24 hours. That's impressive, though I would imagine this would be in sleep mode. You know, I had to test this out for you all. On high, the most powerful and demanding setting, I was able to get 1 hour and 47 minutes of usage. That may not seem like a lot, but how often are you running this on high? Usually though, I'm using this in auto mode, so let's see how it did there. So I have to say, I'm pretty impressed. Yesterday, I unplugged this at 7 p.m. I turned off the screen, turned off the night light, and just left it in auto mode. And it's just before midnight now, the next day. That is 29 hours. Pretty impressive, and I guess that claim of up to 24 hours is actually pretty realistic. The SmartMi P2 is missing a VOC sensor. This is something that's included with the regular SmartMi 2 Air Purifier. It's a worthwhile trade-off in my opinion for the portability, and I don't expect it to be much of an issue with the included PM 2.5 and PM 10 sensors on board, though would have still been a nice addition. Since this is compatible with Apple Home, you can create an automation using a VOC sensor that you may have, like a car's TVOC air quality monitor, or my favorite, Eve Room. It's easy to do right from the Home app by having the P2 increase the fan speed as VOCs rise, and then lower as VOCs drop. The only unfortunate thing is you can't return the speed to auto since it's not exposed to Apple Home. Overall, there's a lot to love about the SmartMi P2. The beautiful design, portability, and app controls are fantastic. The battery makes this so easy to move around that you can actually save money by having one great air purifier that you just move throughout your home as needed, instead of buying a separate air purifier for different spaces. As mentioned though, I do hope that SmartMi makes some software improvements, like exposing that night light to Apple Home, as well as the auto and sleep modes, or at least give us the ability to create schedules in the SmartMi Link app. The SmartMi P2 is a new Kickstarter campaign that just launched, with an early bird price between $210 and $230 US. Links will be in the description. If you didn't realize, the holidays are just around the corner. What says Merry Christmas more than a portable air purifier? Tell that special someone, I love you, and I care about the air you breathe. That's it for this week. Check out the links in the description. Thanks for sticking with me to the end, and if you have any ideas for future videos, be sure to let me know in the comments. I'm starting to plan out my 2023 content, and I want to hear your feedback. That's it for this week. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.